are now tuned into the Gritty Gamer Podcast. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Gritty Gamer Podcast. I'm your host, Curry, joined by my good friend and co-host, Vance.
What's up?
Yeah, how you doing today, man?
I almost fell asleep on you. Shit, that message, I was...
You got to work today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, today just so gloomy outside, man. It's all this damn snow. Did it snow down there?
Yeah, I woke up this morning and snowed. It was just like, man. Every time I wake up here, it's always something different. It's never
I swear, man.
the same.
And it's always like my off day. It's always snowing outside, man, which I'm cool with because, you know, it's the best time to be in the house for real playing a game, man. It's when it's so cold and shit, you don't want to go out there. But I went to bed like it was a normal day, like 40 degrees last night, and I wake up to an inch of snow.
It was like 70 degrees or something, like 2 days ago. It was like sun was out, felt hella good. I'm like, damn.
And I heard it's supposed to be like
later it snowed.
It's supposed to be like 50 coming up, man, in a few days, man. St. Louis weather is crazy. If anybody listening and they from St. Louis that have been to St. Louis, y'all know we get all 4 seasons in one fucking week, man, all the time. It's a regular thing.
Crazy.
So, my dog, he out there loving it, though. He straight loving it out there in that snow. But yeah, so we're gonna be talking about Microsoft and all the big announcements they came out with. You know, talking about the new features that the Xbox Series X gonna have, and you know, we're gonna throw a little PlayStation conversation there too, see what Sony gonna do about it, with our speculations for that. And we're gonna also talk about CD Projekt Red also dropping out from PAX East because of the coronavirus, so that's spreading like crazy. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. So
it ain't just CD Projekt Red,
there's a lot of people. Yeah, it's a lot of people backing out.
Basically everybody backing out. They're like, look, CD what is it? PAX East and GDC. Goddamn, everybody just like, man, look, coronavirus.
I don't blame them, man.
I'm good.
I don't blame them for real. Like, my brother over is sick right now. He got me nervous, man, because he keeps sneezing. He sneezed like 5 times in a row.
Bro, coronavirus ain't gonna fuck with black people, bro. You know, all we need is ginger ale and go lay down, nigga. They cured it.
You go lay down and not get up, bro. What you talking about?
Ginger ale and go lay loud.
No, you done. If you lay down, your ass ain't getting back up.
You never seen that meme on Facebook?
What? No, I ain't see that.
But it was like, a girl was like, man, black people lying to me. And then they be like, I tried some ginger ale or something, and that shit did not work. And black people are like, hold on, but did you try Canadian dry ginger ale? Or did you try some other shit? And like, you tried some other shit. Oh, that's why you didn't try Canadian dry. They was like, well, I tried that, but well, did you go lay down though?
Do you drink ginger ale every time you get sick?
No, I don't drink that. No, I drink Sprite.
Yeah, I drink Sprite too. That's my main thing. But I'm not trying to jinx myself though, man, because this dude is there sneezing like crazy, like back to back to back. He can barely talk right now. You know what I'm saying? So
that nigga outside the house.
I swear I was gonna say that. I don't know why. I'm like, dude, I should have put your ass out yesterday. I feel a little itchiness in my throat right now, man. I'm like, shit.
I know I'm gonna hear from your ass in about a week. Like,
you say what?
Corona got him. Shit, I know I'm gonna hear from your ass in about a week.
Don't put that shit on me, man. Don't put that shit on me right now. But the thing is, though, like, the U.S. is good. Like, I ain't gonna say good because everybody in state of emergency, like San Francisco and shit. You heard about that? Man, state of emergency. It's a lady that was, I was seeing some on Twitter. She went on a cruise, and I guess the cruise went past Japan or something, and she had got tested for the coronavirus, but she didn't get results back before she came back to the States. So she had lied about it, like lied about not having symptoms and shit by the time she had like got on the plane and shit. So like her and her husband both had symptoms from the coronavirus, but she had admitted lying about it on fucking national
TV. That's the shit, man. They man. Carry over the line. They
carry it over. Like, it's just selfish as hell, man. Like, I understand you got lives to get to, but you like 70 years old anyway, man. Don't come over here trying to, you know what I'm saying? You can probably get better health over there anyway. Don't endanger everybody because you want to live the rest of your life in the U.S., man. Go on somewhere. Don't try to infect everybody else. That shit crazy.
You dirty.
So
bro.
Yeah, it's like
you got one foot in the grave. Just die, bitch. She over
there. Just let it go. Shit. Stop trying to fight it. Let it go. But yeah, they keep on trying to scare everybody too, man. But it's working, shit, because everybody dropping out of that. Everybody's scared. I'm a little nervous about it too, man. I'm not even gonna lie. You know
it's one of those things where it's like it's a whole bunch of people, because you always hear these horror stories anyway about people who go to these things, everybody together, they be hot, and some people don't be taking baths and they be stinking, and it's like, I can only imagine how it would be with a damn potential virus outbreak. There's a lot of people out there, even when I be at work, that people that be using the bathroom don't wash their hands. So I can only imagine.
All the time, man. I already know.
People are gross, bro.
It's for real. They just don't care, man. Like, your hygiene is important for not just for yourself, but for everybody around you, man. Keep yourself clean. Take your vitamin D, B12, vitamin C, all this shit need to be in your system, man. But yeah, I do hear about horror stories like that all the time, where people just come back with just a common cold to the flu. You know what I mean? From all these gaming events, from being in so much contact with people, shaking hands. You know what I'm saying? You touch controllers with everybody touching, and it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm not even trying to. That's the one thing keep me away from. You say what?
Be like that Kid Cudi song. I'm here shaking hands, but I keep the sanitizer on deck.
Yeah, you need to, man.
Get the literacy 30.
But I heard that's actually kind of bad though.
What?
Sanitizing constantly.
It kills 99% germs.
And that 1% of germ that survive is gonna thrive because all the rest of them gone. Apparently, that's what they said. Like, that's what people say. It's better to wash your hands instead of using sanitizer constantly.
What's the difference between soap and the sanitizer? Supposed to be better.
Soap don't kill all of them to the point where I'm not doctor.
Look, just use both.
From what I've seen, what I heard, I mean, a doctor was like, you should not use sanitizer constantly. Wash your hands. Because I think it like kill all the competition, and the one that survives is gonna thrive. And if it's just survive sanitizer, it's gonna be a super bug or some shit like that.
I mean, they're coming for people who don't wash their hands at all. They just use sanitizer like soap and water. So it's like, man, go take a piss and just use some hand sanitizer. Like,
yeah,
that's better. Who does that? That's weird.
I bet you people out here do it for real all the time. Ain't nothing wrong with using sanitizer and once in a while to use a bathroom, but you use soap and water, man. Shit. But yeah, man, I don't blame all these people from dropping out because of the coronavirus, because we like a lot of states in a state of emergency because of it, man. You know, all this travel and shit like that. A lot of people got to travel and come to contact in the airport with this airborne virus that we all so afraid of right now. So I don't blame them for dropping out, honestly. And as far as CD Projekt Red, I don't think it's gonna hurt them at all.
Apparently, it's been infected in somebody in Italy. Infected now. It's all over the world.
It's all over the place, man. I think it's like 30 cases in the U.S. or something like that. It's like 75,000 cases in China and Asia and all this stuff, and it's only like 1,000. Like the rest of the 5,000 is dispersed throughout the rest of the world. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just, it's crazy. So if you've been in contact with China, man, me and my brother did a video not that long ago about he had some Asian candy. He had a big box of Asian sweets and shit. Like, it was like candy and like crackers and shit like that. And I got kind of nervous, like, dude, I shouldn't even eat this shit, to be honest, man. But I ain't got no symptoms for like a week ago. But I'm kind of nervous because I ate that Asian candy and shit from, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been over there. Like, it's a lot of stuff they stopping, because a lot of shit they stopped because of it. Like, iPhone production, I think I heard they're not sending no more over because of that. Like, it goes without saying, because it can easily infect people. So it's understandable why people dropping out, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't think it's gonna hurt CD Projekt Red or Sony sales in no way, because everybody's still hyped up about it anyway. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be a big deal.
But my thing is, everybody talking shit about Sony. Sony ain't got no, but yeah, everybody else doing the exact same thing. Everybody doing the exact same thing now. So it's like, what can you say now?
You already know who kind of adding that fuel to the fire. It's like Xbox fans or people who don't like Sony and shit. You know what I mean? A lot of times, like the fanboys. I personally don't care. I'm doing what's best. I'm not all the way hardcore Xbox or hardcore or all the way Sony, Sony. But it's just like, whatever they got for the lineup, I'm gonna end up getting both of them anyway, so it don't even matter. But it's just a matter of, based off what they're saying now, is which one I'm gonna buy first. You know what I mean? And right now, I'm leaning towards Xbox Series X because of the new features they were talking about with the. I'm not really big into technical stuff, but it's on 12 teraflops and shit. I know it's like on comparison with the computer, but I'm really excited about that smart delivery.
I like that shit. Transition. Goddamn, yeah, I see.
Damn, you ain't supposed to bring attention to it, motherfucker.
I'm gonna bring attention. I like that, bro.
You messing up,
transition,
man.
Dude. No, I like it.
I was sure thinking about it, like, yeah, it was a good segue. I got to
you better show the back, like,
I kind of paid attention
because I was finna say something else, but I went into like, oh, this nigga actually transitioning. Shut up, nigga. Let him finish.
See, I'm getting better already, man. After 2 times, but the smart delivery, man, that sounds good. Like for those of y'all who don't know what the smart delivery is, it's basically if you buy certain games on Xbox One. Like they said, like the big notable one is Cyberpunk 2077. If you buy that now, you guaranteed to be able to play it on Xbox Series X for free.
That's the first time they doing it, right? That's the first game.
Yeah, it's the first time. Yeah, I mean, I need to do some more research and see if they doing it with more. But as of right now, that was the main one I saw. But it's gonna be a smart delivery feature. It's gonna be something that they kind of introducing. You know what I mean? Like it kind of. I feel like it's kind of putting pressure on PlayStation. But somebody made a good point on Twitter, man. Like Sony is still the leading gaming console. You know what I mean? And we had a little conversation yesterday talking about how Xbox and Microsoft make more money than Sony, but I couldn't find anything like reputable to tell me that was the actual facts. You know what I mean? Because based off how big Sony is and how big Microsoft is, they're kind of neck and neck. So, you know, Microsoft got the computer platforms and Sony just spread across all type of shit, you know, with the movies and shit like that too. Like it's a bunch of different things they do in the media side of stuff. So they don't really have to do anything. Like we was talking about before, I wanted to be sure I was right because I seen some articles about that before talking about how Microsoft leading and how much is much more of a bigger company than Sony, but they always outdated from like 2012, 13. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I didn't feel like it was. I don't want to put that as a point, like to say that Microsoft got leeway to do certain big decisions, like sell the game console, the Xbox Series X for $100 less, and give away games for free on smart delivery. Because I don't know if that's the case or not. But we already know the biggest thing that's gonna bring people to PlayStation 5 is exclusives. Like, what you think about that? You think the smart delivery gonna bring people to the Xbox Series X more?
I don't know. It depends on if people taking advantage of it. I guess like if people ain't buying games. And then it's one of those things too. Like we need to know what games it is because if people just going around just buying a bunch of games, no games ain't carrying over. It's like it'll be a waste of time. Mm-hmm. But if people they've I guess announced games that's gonna have that feature, then I guess people wouldn't have a problem with buying the games on this generation and then just waiting and getting the later generation later because they know the game gonna carry over anyway. So it's like I ain't gotta buy it twice. But until then, I guess that whole thing don't really have any weight to it because it's like you don't know what they choosing anyway. But as far as like games with gold and all that stuff, right now Xbox do have advantage in that. But
as far as like PlayStation Now and Game Pass,
game with I say games with gold, Game Pass, yeah, because they like I said with the whole they give you a bunch of games and all that stuff. That's true, but at the same time it's like, PlayStation could get to that point eventually. Yeah. It just we don't. They for all we know they PlayStation Now could be on the same point as Game Pass right now. But they ain't saying nothing about it. We don't know nothing about it. So it's like every Xbox is putting all this stuff out there. So everybody's thinking Xbox. I say everybody, but people probably think Xbox is ahead when 9 out of 10 they probably nowhere ahead. They probably at the same part as PlayStation. Nope, but PlayStation ain't putting nothing out there. So everybody just assume they behind and don't got none, which could be true. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. They just need to hurry up and put something out there. They just.
Because I kind of changed my view about everything. Like, as of right now, I am leaning towards Xbox Series X based off of Game Pass and just knowing that it's a better deal. You know what I'm saying? Without knowing what PlayStation 5 has. I still got to throw that in there. Without knowing what PlayStation 5 has, I know that Game Pass is a better bang for my buck when it comes to buying a new console. So, I don't know exactly what Sony planning on doing, but I feel like it's like a poker match. You know what I mean? Because Sony is leading it when it comes to console. They got way more consoles out there, so they sold way more. So we already know that it's a lot more PlayStation fans out there based off their exclusives and stuff like that. So they know they're leading the market. Microsoft kind of gotta come out there with some more stuff in a way because they need to bring more fans into it, and Xbox, the smart delivery system and Game Pass is probably that one thing that's gonna make people like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm leaning towards getting the Xbox. You know what I mean? So Sony probably just biding their time, just waiting and gonna see what everything Sony doing to try to figure out what they. Sony probably sitting back and waiting for everything Microsoft doing, so they can think like, yeah, you know what? We gonna match them with this based off of the reactions. But like you said too, though, man, Sony's just slow to adapt with a lot of shit though. So they stubbornness could mess them up in a big way. I feel like because PlayStation now kind of shitty. It's not really that many first party AAA games in PlayStation now. It's like a lot of older shit that people don't really want to play, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically. So I don't think we already know Game Pass is Microsoft's biggest thing. Exclusive is Sony's biggest thing. We just gotta wait and see where they're gonna take it because Sony's just always tight-lipped about shit, right? Just how they always been. So they adapt and tight-lipped.
Like the whole, they had the whole issue with them not wanting to do the whole, what was this? Online crossplay. Yeah. They had a whole big thing. It's like, really? Just do it.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, it's like everybody is way more for community, right? You can say that, can't you?
I don't know. I don't know. Is it?
I ain't gonna say for, but it's way more
family friendly, I guess.
Friendly and consumer friendly, less family friendly. Yeah, I feel like that's the case. Sony's just more. I don't want to say Sony is more for the elite gamers because it's gonna that sound bad. That sound terrible.
A lot of people off.
It's gonna piss a lot of people off because I play Xbox first, like regardless. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like I said, I'm not hardcore for either one, but based off Game Pass, shit like that, I play way more time. I haven't even turned my PlayStation on in like the last month and a half because of Game Pass. I got so many games to play. Like you can name a couple games you can play from Game Pass already too, can't you? Like you keep telling me like, yeah, man, that game with Game Pass kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? What's the last couple games from Game Pass that you never would have played before? They bring attention to these studios that you never would have actually paid attention to. You know what I'm saying? Just because it was free. Like, yeah, you already got a couple of those on your list, don't you? What's the last one you played? Game Pass games for free. Like, what? Like, games that you probably never would have bought, but you did it because it's on Game Pass.
I don't know. Because only big games we really played the most is Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 on Game Pass, isn't it?
I don't think it's on Game Pass. I
don't remember if I bought that or not. But yeah, Outer Worlds and it was another game, Gears of War 5. I would have bought Outer Worlds. I don't think I would have bought Gears of War 5. I don't think so. I don't know.
I would definitely bought Gears of War 5. But we play. I'm not even talking about all the big first party games. I'm talking like shit like my friend Pedro. That was a fun game.
I wanted to
Guacamelee 2. I think that's on Game Pass too. Escapist 2. Like these games I never would have bought, but I played them and I like these games because they're on Game Pass. We had some fun with Escapist too, right? Like we sat there, it's a co-op game.
I'm just saying, I just don't would have bought it if I had to pay money for it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like it's what Game Pass bring. Like that's my point I'm making. Like it's a lot of games, a lot of studios that would get attention. So as a studio looking into it, you're like, you know what? Let me put my game out there. So when I come out with something new, you know what I'm saying? Like when people see like, oh shit. Juicebox come out with a game. That's the people made Guacamelee. Juicebox coming out with a game now. I play Guacamelee 2. I'm gonna drop $20 on it because I know how good Guacamelee 2 was. You know what I mean? It's that type of situation. What was that one game you was talking about? Indivisible or some shit?
Yeah, Indivisible. Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't play it there unless it was free. Like it's a lot of games you probably wouldn't even test out if it wasn't free. I think you know what? I'm finna go out and say that. They kind of going towards like the games and service shit. This thing be down to do it with gifting games, a lot of free games, a lot of games on sale, you know, shit like that. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be on the same par with it, but you know what? As somebody that plays Steam so much, what would you? Is that fair to say that?
I mean, I don't think it's not. I think it's just a basic feature that all of them need. Whether whoever it is, they need a gifting thing, a wish list, all that shit. I mean, I just think it's a basic necessity that all of them should have that they don't. That a lot of them don't have right now, which is weird. But I think Xbox is probably the only one that has. Well, the Switch got a wish list, and Xbox got a wish list. I don't think PlayStation ain't got a wish list and ain't got no. I think you can buy a gift to a friend. So they like behind on both fronts of that. So yeah, that's definitely a big thing where I play. When I was playing Steam, you can gift and put stuff on wish list that's super helpful because you ain't got to keep searching for the game you want. Just put it in the wish list and it'll let you know when it's on sale, and boom, you can just buy it. Xbox got that feature, yeah. So that's definitely a big plus.
They got the wish list too.
Who?
Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox got a wish list.
Yeah, see, that's shit like that's what I'm saying. They kind of, I don't want to say they moving on the same vein as Steam because, you know what I'm saying, like that's a big jump. But games and service on Steam, Steam got some of the best services when it comes to games, right? Like give you free games, give you games on sale. Make sure you know it's on sale, so you know what I'm saying. Like I feel like that's something Xbox probably pay attention to, and probably trying to emulate in some way that's best in their abilities. So yeah, man. Now you said Nintendo too. I feel like we Nintendo not even in this conversation for they in their own little world. Right? Honestly, I don't think these sales gonna really hurt Nintendo in no way because if you wanna play Nintendo games, like it's no other place you can play them.
Yeah, Nintendo always got their fan base too, so it's like, are they even? I don't think they said anything about canceling anything, did they?
I don't think so. Let's see real quick.
I don't think they have. So it's like they down in 100% on everything. So I mean, as far as I can tell, I don't know. You see something?
No Nintendo Direct.
That's their own thing.
Yeah,
maybe that's what they did. Do they even show up to like
That's what I'm thinking.
all that stuff. They got their own like direct thing. Yeah, so Nintendo. They even show up to that stuff. See, that's another thing too. We don't even know if they even show up to these things.
Everybody keep talking about how good Animal Crossing is too, man. I keep seeing a lot of shit on Twitter about it. I kind of want to play it. I need to get my Switch back.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing is basically like Stardew Valley. Let's play that.
Is it? What is it on?
Stardew Valley on everything. I got it. I probably got it on Switch. I got it on Steam. I'm pretty sure it's on Xbox and PlayStation too. It's one of those chill games that you just play.
Yeah, stress free. Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. I was simply playing State of Decay 2, and I started over a brand new colony, brand new community. I mean, and I did nightmare mode. Man, you don't understand how stressful that game was, dude. Like,
the motherfuckers always starving, always hungry, always.
Nah, not even that. They entered up to the point where the zombies are like, they replacing for every 2 regular zombies you seen, you probably seeing like 2 or 3 fucking screamers. When I first started the game, what the hunters? I forgot what they called. The Pharaoh zombies. They came like it ran right up on me. Like we just started. I skipped the cutscene. The Pharaoh zombie. I had to get my damn machete. My dude walking around limping after the first fight, man, with the damn thing wrapped around his head. Like it was a struggle, man. Like it's stressful as hell to play a game right now. It's still fun. I bet you it's gonna be the payoff for beating it. It better be good. Shit.
I mean, I haven't
lost somebody yet, huh?
Did you look it up and see if this is worth it? I mean, I used to do that a lot of times. Like, I look it up and like, man, is it worth doing this? Is it worth beating this game on very hard? I look it up. It's like, usually if it's just an achievement, I'd be like, nah. Cause I feel like if you play a game on a harder difficulty, they should give you some kind of cheat code reward. Yes, like give you like unlimited health. Like you earned it. You beat it on hard, the hardest mode. Give you like unlimited ammo, unlimited durability on my melee weapons.
Not too many games do that shit, man. Like it should definitely be a thing. Like I know you said Evil Within had that, right?
Yeah, where you beat the game on the hardest difficulty. But the first time, because it's too hard, but it's the hardest. It's hard. It's nightmare mode, and then once you beat on nightmare mode, unlock another mode. But it's basically that's the same mode, except you only got 7 saves to the whole game. But if you beat it the first time on nightmare mode, you get brass knuckles, which basically one hit everybody in the game. That's dope. Then you beat it the second time, you get unlimited ammo. It's like, bro, these are dope incentives that make people want to play the game on higher mode. You can get the shits, and then when you get the unlimited ammo and brass knuckles, you don't feel shitty because you earned them. Like you went through the struggle to get them. So now you like, fuck all these niggas.
Yeah. Now I feel like games that like State of Decay got something like that where you got the legacy thing. So every time you beat it with a certain class type. Like for me, when I beat it, I think I beat it with a gardener or some shit. So I got like unlimited water and food.
So basically, if you beat it with every type of class type,
Yeah.
When you do a new game, you got to choose the legacy you want, or do they let you carry all over at once? Like you can basically be like an unstoppable force. Like you got unlimited energy, unlimited food, unlimited all this shit.
I think you're going to choose 2 legacies as of right now. From what I've seen, you're going to choose 2 legacies, and your characters carry over from your previous gameplay. So everybody you leveled up, they come back over. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not as hard. But my people not up there yet. You know, so like if you lose somebody on that game, they just gone for good. That's the fucked up part. But if you got your legacies in there, like I don't know what the other legacies are, but I know I had free, constant water and electricity, which is a big deal. And my characters had a couple golden abilities and shit. You know, you should hop on with me today, man. Let's hit the zombie horde together.
I ain't been on Xbox in a while. I'll probably get on Xbox anyway. Probably update.
Yeah, let's hop on some State of Decay, man. Let's do it.
I guess. I probably gotta re-download it. I probably even gotta download it.
It's not. I don't think it's that big of a game, and they
got that expansion now.
It's not coming out until I think the 13th, the Juggernaut edition or some shit.
Juggernaut?
I think it's what it's called. Yeah, I think that's I think it's not coming out to the 13th, but it should be a big game, and they fixed a lot of the technical glitches. Can you imagine that game? Somebody said this shit earlier. Can you imagine that game on fucking Xbox Series X if they made State of Decay 3?
What you mean? Like graphics wise or something?
Graphics wise, everything, man. Like that's one game that Xbox got that, you know, I think I'm gonna be playing for a long time. Just getting back into it, just maybe remember how fun that game is. Period. Because
I should need to beat it. Yeah.
Oh, you slacking, man. I was helping you. You said you had too much shit. It get tedious sometimes, man. But
I just hate fighting. I hate fighting the hives. I hate that's the main goddamn point of the game is to clear the hives out the town. I hated those.
They do take a long time, man. Even with both of us, it was kind of difficult.
Yeah, it's like you gotta do way too much to destroy them things. It's so annoying. It's like, oh my god, you sit there whacking it forever, dude. It's like,
while somebody outside trying to thin the hood out.
Yeah, just keep the attention.
You in there coughing and shit, getting infected as you trying to hit the motherfucker. Yeah, I
it's just so annoying, bro. So I'm like, I don't want the hassle. Cause even if you got guns, it eats, nigga. It's like, oh my god. They don't have no health. Yeah, I think explosives probably the best. I think it takes like 2 explosives, but it's like that shit's not easy to come by. So you don't really have a lot of explosives all the time.
That workshop going and shit, so you can build your explosives, like get the upgrades. And the other thing too, you have the mods, get a book and let people read and learn shit. So you gotta kind of scavenge. But I think they kind of added this one thing to where you can trade with the Enclave or call somebody in. Like I got the Independence pack, so I can
always had
call
that, right?
people. Yeah, I don't know if they upgraded it or not.
They got the advanced guns and shit that's like super expensive.
Yeah, you remember you have to go to them. You can call. Could we always call them in?
Yeah, I think so. It's a upgrade you can do where you can call an Enclave. They're calling like a support. Shit like that. They come to your base. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm into it, man. I haven't lost anybody yet on Nightmare mode. It's been difficult. It's been difficult as hell, man.
Is the hordes different? Because the hordes are trash. The hordes were like 4 people, nigga.
These hordes are no joke, man. They got the armored zombies in the hordes, and the hordes be right next to the damn screamers. I had 4 screamers in my base. And a bloater. In your
base?
I had like right outside my base, walking toward my shit, and I had 1 bloater just walking around and 2. I'm like, dude, how the fuck am I supposed to get past this? And I just got lucky because when you got like a 1 split second when the screamers start screaming to go up and kill them real quick before you like really attract people. So you know you gotta do your stealth shit. Hit when they hit with the screwdriver. I took out all of them safely, but that's why I was saying that's what made me think like, man, this game stressful as fuck, man. Cause all my people sick and dying and shit because I ain't got enough medicine and I can't heal everybody. Resources are so damn scarce. I keep finding building materials, but everything else is gone. Like I don't have any medical supplies. I got 2 food right now, no bullets. Like it's difficult, man.
Yeah,
it's still fun though.
Yeah, we been playing Borderlands also and shit.
Yeah, they games shit. I could still play that all day too.
We still need to beat that. We might have
the handsome Jack stuff.
Probably knock that out tonight.
He like, yeah, I want to play State of Decay. We want to play Borderlands. I'm down. I'm always down for Borderlands, man. Yeah.
But speaking of Borderlands, they got that movie coming out.
Oh yeah,
gonna be.
I didn't see the trailer.
dope. I don't think they got a trailer. I think they just announced it.
How you think it's gonna be like cell shaded? You think, or it's gonna be live action?
I don't know. It's gonna be directed by Eli Roth, and he apparently he's like the gore dude. So it probably be like a gory movie, rated R movie. All they need a nice, good rated R movie. It's gonna be bomb. So I probably say what main theater show. I guess we're gonna have a trailer or something at PAX East. We don't know how that's gonna be.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, live stream the shit now. Like, I feel like we should. People don't have to always travel for shit. Like you said, they probably start doing live streaming and like giving people passes to play games on certain consoles and shit like that. That'd be dope, man. But
yeah, but it's the networking. I think that's people really do it. They go there for
you're right.
Network and shit.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a thing.
So we go there to eat PAX or some menu. We get close to like Ubisoft developers or something. They can start sending us like demos. Oh, we know Gritty Game. Yeah, they did an interview with us and all that.
Shit, man.
They start sending us codes to Assassin's Creed, Groundbreaker or something.
We're gonna be bragging. Sure. I know I definitely would.
Hey, if they give us codes, I'm gonna be honest. If they give us a code, that won't be like the game is amazing, spectacular. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they gave us a code, don't mean we gonna be like it.
Yeah, you know everybody be saying they don't get paid off and shit, but yeah, we ain't either. We ain't gonna do that shit. But my bad. Let me bring it back to the Borderlands thing. I feel like if they got like some Family Guy writers, I swear, man. I feel like Borderlands.
You want to sit MacFarlane there? Be like, yeah, I think with a Peter voice.
No, as far as the writing and shit, man, I feel like Borderlands is the Family Guy video games.
No, I think they have like some Rick and Morty type writers.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Rick and Morty or something like
that.
I think
some deep ass comedy Rick and Morty though, man.
I think Borderlands definitely go for it. I don't think that slapstick. I mean, Borderlands got a lot of slapstick. Yeah, but they also got a lot of subtle shit too. And I feel like get a good mixture of both, then it'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
But it also depends if they're doing it. If they're doing like a cartoon or are they doing a live action too? Because if they're doing slapstick live action, that won't work. They have to do like some Rick and Morty shit with the live action.
If they doing, I feel like they got to do. I'm not gonna say they got to, but I feel like they should stick with the cartoon version type of shit because you can do way more outrageous gore and shit, and it's already gonna be because Borderlands is already cartoony. It's not realistic in no way. You know what I mean? I don't think they try to be. So I think it'll kind of like take away.
I think Borderlands is pretty realistic. I mean, minus the guns. I feel like it can be. I feel like it can be pretty realistic. I mean, the people and all can be pretty realistic.
We got tanks running around with missing teeth and shit and big ass.
Yeah, plus that's bitches. It's probably bitches up there missing teeth. No,
I'm talking like the psychos with their big ass torsos and you know what I'm saying. We got the fucking Goliaths. You shoot their head off and they go crazy. Like
there's D4 people out there. I'm just saying, bro. What you said is not impossible.
No, it's not impossible. It's not impossible, but I feel like I'd like it more if it was cartoony.
I don't know. I think I just want to see it. I'm curious about this. They got the Uncharted 2 coming out.
That'd be a good movie. That can go either way.
Tom Holland playing Nathan Drake and Mark Wahlberg playing Sully. I don't know how I feel about Mark Wahlberg playing Sully, but that's supposed to be what it is.
Why haven't I heard about this shit?
Oh no, what happened to you, man? What happened to you?
I don't know, man. I seen something about it, but I feel like it was fake.
But the weird thing about it is
fan-made thing.
But the funny thing about it is that Mark Wahlberg, they talk about Uncharted movie like a couple years ago, and Mark Wahlberg supposed to be playing Nathan Drake, but now he came back again later on. Now he playing Sully instead of Nathan Drake.
I think that could work. Cool. I think it could work.
I don't know him and Sully.
I think Mark Wahlberg a pretty good actor. He can make it work, man.
He's the actor.
They both kind of like bantering type of actors. So I think either one of them would have been good as Nathan Drake, to be honest, because they both kind of do that little.
I think Tom Holland be good because Nathan Drake is kind of like Spider-Man, where he always just got that quips and witty. Smart ass comebacks when he in the middle of a fight and all that shit, just like Spider-Man. So, and what's name is Spider-Man? So I'm like, he can do that pretty easy. But I don't know about Mark Wahlberg.
He always got the little quippy, goofy shit to say all the time too in his movies, man. Like he always like, you would tell he been himself too, because he always got the same type of role in all his movies.
But do he do it in like action movies? 2?
Yeah, like if you see Transformers, the last one, he was in there. He always talking shit in there too. He a shit talker. You know what I'm saying? Like he is a straight shit talker.
I guess. I ain't seen him in none in a while. That's why I don't really know. He ain't really been doing a lot of movies.
Watch Daddy's Home and Transformers. He's the same type of person in there. Only movie I can say I really didn't see much in is what's that movie called? With him, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jack Nicholson. What's that movie called, man?
I don't know.
But watch the other guys. He just constantly talking shit.
I seen that.
Yeah,
that's
it's like that. Like,
Will Ferrell, right? Him and Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. That movie was hilarious. What was that movie called?
I don't know.
It's gonna bug me. Man. I'm just typing in. That dude. I know people probably be like, "Yo, it's so easy. One of the best movies ever made."
But why you throw today? They got the we also got the Resident Evil 3 demo coming out. So it's gonna keep everybody over until the game officially released. I still need to be 2 though, but the Resident Evil 3 demo coming out pretty soon. What do you think about that? You gonna play the demo too?
Damn right, definitely.
It looks good.
I hope they don't do it like they did the last one. We got like an hour to really play it and cut it off. Hope they just keep it. Like
I like that hour that you do what you want.
But I kind of want to just like walk around. Look at everything. Oh, The Departed. That's what it's called. But I kind of want to just look around and see everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Take my time. I don't want to feel rushed.
I mean,
a damn zombie trap.
Demo, bro.
But
what if they gave an hour, but you can restart the game, but it's always an hour gameplay. And after the hour, they have Nemesis come and just kill you after the hour. Like he automatically just kills you after the hour. No matter where you at, what you do, he'll just bust through the wall and just rip your head off.
Yeah, I'll be cool with that if you can keep playing it over and over again. But I think the other one locked you out, didn't it?
The other one just cut off after the hour.
Yeah, like give me an hour, let me keep playing the same part within the hour. Let me like try to speed run that shit so I can look at more. But you know,
what is the difference between? I don't know if you know. You a Resident Evil fan? Like you know a lot about the lore of it.
Not 100%, man. I can't. I'm kind of a novice in that shit. To be honest,
I was gonna say, what is the difference between Mr. X and Nemesis? Yeah. They're the same people. That's what I don't
think so. They both big as hell. They said Mr. X is like a baby compared to Nemesis.
Yeah, they say he like the first product or something like he's the first, but Nemesis is like the ultimate, the finished product of Mr. X.
That shit look like a fucking a mistake.
Cause he be like running, he hella quick. Cause Mr. X just walk where Nemesis has to be running. He hawked your way, he running through walls and shit.
I always like to compare Mr. X to fucking It Follows. You know seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to compare that shit to that because he always, that motherfucker always walking towards you, just like that movie It Follows. Man.
And you hear his footsteps, but It Follows, you don't hear that footsteps. Oh boy, Mr. X, you hear that nigga footsteps, boom, boom,
constantly.
He crossed to the doorway. You said, "Nigga, like, oh, come on, bro." You just
the worst fucking possible time, man. I mean, it's tight ass hallway, got liquors behind me. Here your ass come, man.
You know you can sneak past the liquors. Like you just walk. If you just walk slow, you can just get past them. And they won't even know you.
They are blind, ain't they?
Yeah. They gonna go by sound.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
I remember the first time I played that game. I actually recorded it. I just wrote about it on the channel. Yeah, so you mad YouTube channel. I did like 3 videos, two or three videos of Resident Evil 2, and I just stopped uploading. I gotta keep going back to it.
Yeah, I got something to get too.
I was creeping down the hallway, and then I think as soon as I made this turn, I think it's when you first run into the liquor tongs. I always call them liquor tongs. When you first run into them. And like I was finna make the left, and that nigga came around that corner, nigga. I jumped and screamed so hard, nigga, and I just ran back to the room where I walked out.
So Mr. X came out of nowhere.
No, the liquor tongue. Nigga, came around the wall. He like chilling on the wall. I'm like, where that nigga go? So I'm like, that's cool. I'm just going around this corner. As soon as I turned the corner, he right on the wall. And I just said, oh shit, and I just ran back.
Close the door on him. You know you gotta go back to him. That's the fucked up part. Like you dreading going that way. You got Mr. X coming too.
Right.
Even the regular zombies in that game, which is hard.
See, I ain't get that far into it because I ain't even got to Mr. X. That's the thing. That's how I know I ain't get that far.
You need to go buy that, man. Buy the game.
I did got the game. I just need to play it.
Yeah, play it and beat it all the way through.
I need to. And you need to beat it all the way through.
I beat
the first time.
But I am before it come out because it's supposed to come out in May, I think. All right.
Yeah.
Or E3 release date. Let me see. I gotta use the bathroom, so it's April 3rd. RE3 is supposed to come out on April 3rd. But yeah, anything else you want to talk about?
No,
Is it?
that's pretty much it.
Alright, cause I don't have to, I feel like a little kid right now. Tapping my feet and shit. I use the bathroom. But I had like 3 bottles of water and 2 beers, so. But
weird combination, but
it was at different times. Shit, I had 2 bottles of water earlier and 2 beers now.
They had 3 milk duds and spaghetti. Nigga, like what?
All right, I hope y'all enjoyed that podcast episode. Be sure to hit that subscribe button wherever you're listening to it, on iTunes, Spotify, wherever it is. And make sure y'all go ahead and comment. Let us know what we doing, if it's working, if we need to change some things, anything like that. Be sure to check the show notes. It's gonna be a lot of information down below. You can follow along, skip through the episode, find different points, and I kind of try to organize it, make it easier for everybody. And stay greedy, gamers.